Hi everyone, welcome back to our NFL picks. It's week 7 and that's kicked off Thursday night football and NFC West battle. The Seattle Seahawks travel to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Seattle 6.5 point favorites. However, they'll be without middle linebacker Bobby Wagner. KJ Wright slides over to the middle and backup takes his spot on the weak side. The Seahawks have looked shaky at times the past 3 weeks. They've gone 2-1, lost to the Colts, sandwiched in between a win against the Titans and a win against the Texans. I'm going to lay the 6.5 points and take the Seahawks. I just don't think the Cardinals are very good. Their offensive line's not great. Carson Palmer, they've won games kicking field goals, which you're going to have to kick a lot of field goals if you're planning on beating the Seahawks. So I'm going to take the Seahawks. Moving to the 1 p.m. games, we got the Buccaneers traveling to Atlanta. The Falcons are all banged up. No Julio Jones. Offensive line's been banged up all year. No Steven Jackson for this one. Defense, we know about them too. We're missing about 5 predominant starters, notably Sean Witherspoon, Corey Bierman. So I'm going to take the Bucs despite all their troubles, despite all their staph infections, plus 7 points to cover. I don't know if they'll win the game, but I think it'll be a field goal game. Moving to the next one, 2 teams coming off blowout wins. The Rams and the Panthers. I'm going to take the Panthers, who shut down Adrian Peterson and dominated the Vikings. I just think the Rams were lucky to play a downrolled team on the decline, the Texans. So I'm going to take the Panthers, lay the 6 points. Go to our next game. The Bengals travel to Detroit to take on the Lions. Bengals plus 3. I just think you got a banged up Calvin Johnson. He's not going to be 100%. The Bengals are one of the deepest teams at defensive back, so I think they'll be able to shut down the Lions' passing options. And I think that they're going to have success moving the ball on the ground and through the air on a Lions defense. Once you get past that front four, not a great defense. Move now to the Chargers and Jags. I never going to bet on the Jags, so I'm taking the Chargers, minus 7 points. I'm not going to say much about that. Move to the Bills and Dolphins. The Bills got a very good performance out of Thaddeus Lewis. Now the question is, can he repeat it? I'm going to say that he does. Plus 7.5 points, Bills. Patriots, rematch of the Thursday Night Football from week 2 with the Jets. They're 4-point favorites. I'm going to pick them and give the points. I think that they've improved. All their wide receivers have gotten better. They might have Rob Gronkowski back for this game. Might not, but I think they beat the Jets by touchdown. Moving now to the Bears and Redskins. The Bears defensive line has had just about everybody have suffered a season-ending injury, so I'm going to take Alfred Morris to run all over the Bears. Redskins minus 1. Moving to the Cowboys and Eagles, the worst division leaders in football. I'm just going to take the points, and that means take the Cowboys plus 3, despite the fact that DeMarco Murray's out and DeMarcus Ware's out. Move to our 4 p.m. starts. 49ers travel to Ryan Fitzpatrick-led Tennessee Titans. That's all the reason I need to take the 49ers, minus 4 points. Texans, as I mentioned earlier, on the downward decline. I'm going to take the Chiefs, minus 6.5 points. They've been one of the best teams in football, one of 2 unbeaten teams. Browns travel to Green Bay to take on the Packers. I'm going to take the Browns plus 10 points. The Packers' only real weapons left are Jordy Nelson, Jermichael Finley. Everybody else is injured, so that means a big workload for Eddie Lacy, but they're going up against a tough Browns defense, so I'm going to take the 10 points. Go to last 4 p.m. start, Ravens plus 2.5 going to Pittsburgh. The Steelers have not looked good. Their only win came out against rookie QB Geno Smith. I'm going to take the Ravens in a beat-em-up game. And for Sunday Night Football, Peyton Manning returns to Indianapolis. I'm going to take him to shove it right in Jim Irsay's face, minus 6.5 points. Moving to Monday Night Football, where ESPN has one heck of a game. The 1-win Vikings take on the winless Giants. I'm just going to take the points and match up with 2 horrible teams. And I'm going to take the points for the reason that Josh Freeman makes his first start for the Vikings. I think he's going to have something to prove to the NFL, and Greg Schiano will be watching on Monday night. Vikings plus 3, and those are my picks for week 7 in the NFL. Thanks for watching.